So what actually is the SEND multi-agency panel?
The SEND multi-agency panel is a group of people who jointly make key decisions about how a child or young person with special educational needs and disabilities will be supported.
Why do you need to have a panel to make these decisions?
Back in 2014, the government wrote the SEND Code of Practice, which sets out guidelines about support for children and young people. It suggests that local authorities, in our case Rutland County Council, should set up a group to make these important decisions. The people on the SEND multi-agency panel make sure that decisions are made swiftly, are consistent for all children, are based on the needs of each child, and decisions are made with advice from a range of experts.
Who are these people on the panel?
The panel is made up of people who work in education, health and social care. They are people that work for Rutland County Council, the NHS or a Rutland school. Some of the members make the final decision and some members are advisors. Advisors usually know the child well and ask for some support for them.
Are parents involved at all?
A lead member of Rutland Parent Carer Voice is also part of the panel. Their role is to observe how decisions are made, to make sure that they are made fairly and are always focused on the child's needs.
What decisions are made at the multi-agency panel?
Decisions made include whether an assessment for an education healthcare plan is needed, or if an education healthcare plan should be issued. Both these decisions are made using a strict legal test of whether a child has or may have SEND, and if it is necessary for special education provision to be made for the child or young person through an education health and care plan.
What else do they decide?
The panel will also make decisions about placements at special schools and specialist provision at a Rutland mainstream school. A school can also put in requests for extra funding, called high needs funding, where they think a child needs more support. This can be for a child both with or without an education health and care plan.
How do the panel actually decide?
The members of the panel get together every 2 weeks. Before each meeting, the members will be sent summaries of the decision to be made, so that they have time to understand and consider the information. The group then meet to discuss each child and make a decision based on the child's needs, the wishes of the parents, and the legal duties. Most decisions can be made at this point by the decision makers, but the most complex decisions need to be checked by a further group of people, which includes senior management, to make sure the decisions are fair and legally correct.
There must be a lot of very personal information about the children and young people discussed. How do we know information about us stays confidential?
All panel members must agree to keep all discussions confidential and to work to Rutland County Council data protection rules. If a panel member has a personal connection, for example, they know the family personally, they must leave the meeting and will not be part of the discussion or decision. To be extra cautious, the observer from the Rutland Parent Carer Voice does not get the summaries beforehand, and no names or initials are used during the meeting, so the children are not identifiable.
Where can families find out more information?
Families can find out more information on the local offer and can also ask their case officer or SENCO any questions.